Hello guys, today I'll be taking a look at a game of Tabor after the jungle nerfs, and we'll see. It's definitely very short after the jungle nerfs, only the 11th. The video is probably gonna go live a little bit later, so the meta might have shifted by then, but for now this is definitely a game where he was still doing really well. You can see his rune setup has not changed to single, but he's still running completely the same, and he's actually doing quite well overall. Like, he has played a bunch of games and he's done pretty well overall, I would say. Solid stats overall. Right now I think he's like Grandmaster. So yeah, seems like he has not struggled too much this patch. I haven't really talked to him about it, but yeah, I just want to see if he has adapted at all or if he just plays how he always plays. I think on his OPGG I already saw that he is not really... like, he's still not farming, his farm number is still the same, but yeah, we'll see. Alright, so we're in game. He has a Lee Sin mid here, very interesting. Not really any lanes that look too great to gank, if I'm being honest, but it seems like he made it work because this game didn't go on for too long and he had a bunch of kills, so yeah, we'll see. I'm curious if he has tried out the Dark Seal plus Doran strat, actually. Let's look that up or ask him, I guess. Okay, still going Blue Smite, also still going Naturals. Naturals is definitely something I thought about trying out more as well again. I don't know, it just might be better now, you know? If everyone just deals a little bit less damage because everyone is a little bit less snowballed, it might be more worthwhile to have that like extra DPS, I guess. And not just that, also of course the clear speed, right? I'm sure like the clear speed from Naturals is definitely higher, so having that definitely might matter more now, you know? when you always used to one-shot every camp, it really didn't matter, but now it might matter. Oh, let's see what happens here. Oops. Okay, so he's not even leaving any wards here or whatever, so he's just starting his blue. I don't know if he had like a read or if they saw him. He's in as a flash. Interesting. Seems like he'll be starting leashless here, which is fine, I guess. Yeah, if you start leashless, definitely smite the buff. Because if you're leashless, then you just want to get level 2 as quickly as possible. And on blue side, it doesn't matter anyways, honestly. I guess pathing top here is probably the best thing you can do. Like, bot lane, really no gank setup at all with the Vel'Koz. Or not really great, to be honest. And then top lane is, of course, a Camille with Ignite. So, yeah, let's see. Camille even gets a solo kill. He's probably just gonna clear all of this. Okay, seems like he's interrupting his clear because... we're going in the river. Not getting anything done though. So definitely a small mistake here, I would say, but I guess it's just his playstyle, right? Like going for this placing if something is happening. It's probably still a good playstyle, I don't know. Like, for me personally, it's felt like if you waste time now, it feels way worse than it used to be, but maybe I'm just too emotional about it. Maybe I just didn't play good, and it has nothing to do with, with like wasting time. Yeah, let's see. Like, I would personally probably just base here, but I guess we know that the Kha'Zix doesn't have blue buff yet, so he's just going for the invade here. Interesting, like, definitely a bit greedy that he goes for the Gromp first. I would definitely always go for the blue first in these situations where I'm not sure if the Kha'Zix might come, but didn't get punished for it. Well, kind of weird that the Kha'Zix went base, if I'm being honest. Okay, let me rewind really quick. Everything I need to see. Very weird that the Kha'Zix went base here, honestly. Especially with the risk of this being the possibility, right? He's full HP here. That's definitely a big mistake, but very good that Tabor punished it. I mean, I understand he wants to have like good tempo. He can buy the Serrated Turk, but he got punished quite hard for this. And then top lane, they just had zero awareness of this being a possibility, and that's why I'm saying, guys, like this is Tabor's bread and butter. That's his like biggest strength, is this unpredictability in his gameplay. And this is why he's Grandmaster and like why it's working. He just backs it up mechanically, so it just works, you know. Then really nice, he flashes into the W so the Yone gets stunned and doesn't waste any time. Like if the Yone doesn't get stunned there, they might be able to outplay it with the Kha'Zix here. So yeah. Wow, very close. Holy shit, how much HP was that? Yeah, these flashes are something I'm probably often too like greedy to commit. But it definitely paid off hugely here. 6 HP. God damn. Got the level up and the Kha'Zix died as well. So yeah, really nice. It always makes me smile to see a Kha'Zix player suffer. I wonder how Kha'Zix is doing. I can't imagine he's doing too well in this patch. Kha'Zix still level 3. This guy is so fucking clueless, holy shit. Imagine you have half the CS of Tabor. You're doing something wrong, man. What is this guy trolling? He must be trolling. Why is he pushing with Ari? I don't know why this Kha'Zix not just farming, but yeah, I guess now he's invading. Oh, Tabor smites it away. Wasn't even a really successful invade. I don't know if this is like the best game to watch and represent this patch, but I guess what this really can represent already is that look at the jungle, like look at the XP gap, because the Kha'Zix just didn't farm. He's level 4 here, and like normally last patch he probably would have been at least level 5 from the minions he soaked in mid, but now he's just level 4 and he's getting invaded again. Like this is just over for him, and this has been exactly my experience. It's like always one jungler is in this kind of game state, it feels like, where they're just completely out of the game from a certain point and there's no coming back. Definitely feels really bad. Oh, what the fuck? Why was it so quick here? Okay, yeah. Definitely good. He gets the Herald here right away. It's still a good objective, guys. Like, don't get baited. Just because it got nerfed doesn't mean you shouldn't take it, you know? Yes, it's worse, but it's still the only way you will get this kind of gold and be able to push towers with it, so it just snowballs you less, but it's still good. Doesn't even... I think... Definitely interesting that he doesn't value or like fight over the crap here, since he's so ahead on this guy. Honestly, like he's 2 levels up on him. And with top lane, I feel like they could have fought that, but at the same time, maybe there's just no reason to risk, you know? Like, risking is just like something you really need to worry about. Like, now it's just like, if you risk stuff, it can really backfire very easily. Yeah, that's my feeling. Okay, I think it's a mistake that he doesn't clear Crux here, but it's Tabor, guys. It's his play style. Yeah, now he sees something here to move to, and he moves to it. Let's see, does he get anything done here? Nice, kills the Ori. I think you just need to make sure not to commit to like extremes, is what I've noticed after not after, but like while watching this gameplay. I think because I've kind of started committing to this extreme of just farming again, and it has not felt great. And in some games it has felt really good, in other games it has not felt great. And in the games where it didn't feel great, I feel like I could have probably done more, you know. I just focused too much on farming and I got punished for it. I think the meta definitely shifted to like a way where you need to value farming more, for sure, but still just, you really can't overdo it. You still need to have impact. You're still a jungler, you know. It's your role. So it's sadly not as easy as just farming up. At least not in my elo, I would say. Like if you're in lower elo, I think, and you're like, you have a feeling that you're mechanically better than your opponents, then it might be very possible that you can literally just farm up and win. Like, I've had people telling me that actually, they just like farmed until 20 minutes, have like 11 CS per minute, and then they just win. But yeah, very nice plays here, by the way. But yeah, also, by the way, like I would have 100% went base here probably, especially in this meta, but this is why he's Grandmaster and I'm not, you know. He's just pushing his advantages here. Now he has he was still able to get those kills even though he didn't have that base, and yeah, I guess he saw that he was already kind of strong on the map here, so he didn't really need to go base. And he's even looking to push his advantages even further, see if the Crocs are there to take. No, he probably is gonna place Herald here and then have a massive base. So yeah, seems like you can still snowball games actually. You just need to be more greedy, I guess, with it. Or it's just a bigger risk going for these snowballs, but because right now the game is definitely snowballed in a way where they're just stomping them, you know. Rocket Belt boots. Phoenix Codex. Man, I need to try out NERFS as well. I'll definitely try it out again. I think if you go for NERFS though, you also need to go blue smite, because otherwise you just don't have enough movement speed. I kinda wanted to try it out with green smite, but I feel like then you just don't have enough movement speed. The reason for green smite, of course, is just that it makes you tankier, which is always nice if you want to go for more auto attacks. And now you can see he's just looking. He's not even looking at his spot set, he's just looking for plays. Okay, Nautilus trolling. Probably gonna die for it actually. Man, Velka's a nice champ. Ooh, that was so sick. It was for sure not planned, I'm pretty sure. I don't think it was planned that the ult hit Kha'Zix, but it was really nice. Very nice combo on the Ezreal before though. Ezreal makes his one step forward, big mistake, and then he just ults back. Yeah, he was even invis, I don't think he planned it, but really nice. And even the return Q hit, so everything aligned there for him. Very solid. That's what he does now. I think probably Drake would be the right play, but getting hit by the RE is also a play, so yeah. Just checking with the Q if the Raptors are up and now getting Drake. And now he's actually taking a base as well, even, like, he could be clearing his bots, but I don't think that's a good thing to do. No joke, like, one thing I've realized, I think you almost never want to go back into your jungle if you're already in the river. You would rather take a base most of the time. That's what tempo means, by the way, like, or like a definition of what tempo means is just the time, or like tempo is just like the time it takes you to get to the middle of the map, basically, from when you're coming out of base. So that kind of implies that you always want to, like, basically going back into your jungle would mean negative tempo in a way, you know? So I guess now, of course you can do it if you hit like certain item spikes, but maybe he hits like an item spike where he has his, no, he won't get his blue smite upgrade because he doesn't have any treats, but if there's something to buy, of course you go back to it, but I think most of the time you would rather just recall. So yeah, I guess maybe here, I think he needs 2,300 with Futures Market, of course a little bit less for the Naturals, so he probably could just clear his top side here or get the Herald. So that's why he stayed on the map, but before you could see he was looking to recall. And then something happened on bot lane. Now, just getting the Herald. Now I think he has enough gold for, like, let's see, how much is Futures Market? Yeah, almost enough. Nice, uses a Rocket Belt to dodge the Yon ult. I think at this point he really should just base, get the Naturals and then be on the map. Okay, that's what he's doing, really good. And in these games, the Nationals will of course feel good, you know? Like, when you're ahead it feels good. You just beat people down, they can't do much. I think, by the way, because normally you don't want to start at the Raptors. I don't think you ever want to do that. I guess he was kind of looking if something might be, like, maybe he was looking to place a Herald mid or something, but then he saw that they're pushing top. And yeah, he saw the Yon here, so that's why he got level 11 here, got the red buff to be as strong as possible, and then looked to do something on top. You know, so I don't think normally you should be starting at the Raptors, but in this case, since his plan is actively to go top, it's fine, you know. Like, you can do that, of course. And also at this point, he clears camp so quickly that it doesn't really matter where he starts. It just matters for the fact that, of course, now he ends up on top, but that's where he wants to be. So if you have a plan to be there, then of course it's allowed to path like this, but most of the time, if there's no clear way that you know that you want to be top, then you should just be clearing from the outside in, so that, like, after clearing you're gonna be here and not here, you know? I'm sure most of you guys understand this, I've talked about this a bunch of times in the past, but maybe there's new people watching. Yeah, at this point, it's not like too special, honestly. They're just really ahead here. And snowballing is more difficult, but if you're snowballed, it's still gonna feel the same, of course. Oh, he went over a little bit too earlier, got tower aggro. Doesn't matter too much. He actually has red buff, so can heal quite a bit. Definitely healing is a thing you need to think about as well, though, with Ekko. Now you definitely heal quite a bit less from jungle camps, and it's for sure noticeable. You just don't go to full HP anymore, basically, because it's only missing health healing, no flat healing. It's definitely, I think that is definitely a change that is warranted. Like, the healing was for sure kind of broken, if we're being honest. Like, you could heal so much from jungle camps, it was definitely not fair to the laners. Wow, this Ezreal actually stayed in the The W. Wow, he canceled, like, what the fuck happened here? Like, he cancelled 20 auto attacks on the Ezreal. Or did he attack the minions? You're not pro passive. What? How did it cancel? I'm so confused. I guess he auto attacked and then he rocket belted. Oh. I mean, that actually killed the Vel'Koz, kind of. Oh. Bit unfortunate. Happens, though. Then, really important, get the shield out before, like, running away. Oh, he even gets slowed. He doesn't die here, that's crazy. No, I guess Q cooldown is low enough. Actually doesn't die. Wait, the Kazakhs... Wow, he really outmoved the Kazakhs here, holy shit. That was crazy, the fact that, like... I mean, this guy just moved too far up, basically. Really well done, though, that he saw that this is not visible. I would have never went for that, but it actually worked. Damn. This Kha'Zix must be tilted as fuck. He just abused vision perfectly. And then he's going for the break as well afterwards. So yeah, I'm sure Kha'Zix pretty tilted after that. So yeah, I mean, this game, not like the most to analyze, I would say, but what's definitely interesting to see is that this kind of playstyle, it still works. You don't need to AFK farm. You just need to really be good at understanding when there's actually opportunities. And Tabor is really good at that. And then I guess you still just need to be ready. Like, I think just full clearing... I don't think it's viable. I don't think it will ever be viable to reach actual high elo, to just full clear. You still need to be ready. You need to be reactive at least, you know? You can't be passive, basically. Like, I think being proactive now is definitely way riskier than it used to be, but, so like, being reactive is probably the better playstyle now. But you need to be reactive still, right? You need to actually react when there is something happening. You can't just fully ignore it. Like, maybe sometimes you might want to ignore it more than you would have wanted to in the past, but I think you still need to definitely be there when your team needs you, because you are still a really important role in the game, of course. Okay. Yeah. You got the Rabadons at 20 more minutes here. 20 more minute Rabadons usually means GG. Like, it should mean GG. If it doesn't mean GG in your games, then you're doing something wrong. Like, you're probably fucking up mechanically or something, or just your decision making is really bad. But to get there usually means that you already have, like, good mechanics or whatever. So, yeah. Even in this meta, he managed to get the 20 more minutes Rabadons. And I need to try out Nashers. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's that crazy or anything, but I don't know, I just want to see it for myself. See how it feels. The Lich Bane definitely feels bad in games where you're doing badly, you know, like, then it really feels like you're taking such a long time to clear the jungle camps. No, just ult out, like, guys, it actually even resets the Nautilus ult, but, like, don't be greedy here. Don't let it knock you up and then get hit by the Ori charm or something stupid like that. Just accept that, yes, you're full HP, but, well, unlucky, you just need to ult out, otherwise you're gonna die, probably. Especially, yeah, Kha'Zix's also there, so, yeah, just don't be greedy with this kind of stuff. Sometimes you just need to use your ult even at full HP to dodge an important ability. They're playing it pretty slow, that's very good. This Vel'Koz actually doing work. I mean, this Lee Sin absolutely fucking useless, but the Vel'Koz doing quite a lot, so he balances it out. Plus 100 from the Nautilus, nice. 0-12 Nautilus. Oh yeah, this W you always need to place. It just completely zones people off the tower, you know? Or off the towers. Really solid W. Alright, very solid game. As I said, not like the best to learn from, let's say, but it's definitely interesting or like good to see that multiple playstyles still seem to be somewhat viable. Of course, there's only like a couple of games, right? Like we really can't make any big conclusions after one day after the patch is out. But I definitely still wanted to take a look at it, see how it looks like. For him, honestly, the gameplay really didn't look much different than before the patch. But yeah, it definitely, you will notice in your own games, guys. In games where it's not going well, it's gonna feel worse, in my opinion, at least. But yeah, let me know what you think about the patch so far, how your experience have been. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and watch the next one. Goodbye.